with. Yeah, I was just trying to get more people involved, man. See, we get out there, go live before the show, and try to bring the crowd. All right, all right. Y'all welcome to another edition of the Elite Mancast. Man, every Wednesday at 8:30. Y'all go over there to YouTube, like, subscribe, and share. Y'all know how it go. Man, tonight we talking about the placebo effect. Ain't nothing like a good placebo, man. You know, everybody. Some people get fooled by it. Some people believe in it wholeheartedly, and some people just really don't understand what it is. But the placebo effect, man, we're gonna get into it real deep. But y'all know, man, we got the panel, we got Mr. Michael, and we got Brother Gemini from the Equimini, from the Liberation, from the yeah, man, yeah, bro. What's happening, y'all? How y'all feeling today?
I'm feeling great. Being back at the school, like we missed you. I'm like, shit. I feel as mutual, but yeah, I'm good. Nah, man, I'm feeling great.
Yeah.
You know
Mr.
me,
Michael, what you got? What you got? Give us a little something, Mike, on this placebo effect, man. What you got going on?
Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for I am the baddest motherfucker in the valley. Amen. Amen.
Man.
What better way to start off the placebo effect than that? You see, this is the prayer that we used to say before we went out on missions, because you want to get your mindset right. Everybody know I'm not the baddest, probably nowhere near the baddest in the valley. But if I believe it at least long enough to get to the mission, I'm going to be the baddest. So that, in essence, is the placebo effect. And this was first discovered or witnessed back in 1799 by Dr. John Hagar. He witnessed that giving somebody a sugar pill and telling them that it was going to work for them, if they believed that it was going to work, it worked.
Yeah.
And placebo is Latin, which means I shall please, which refers to the doctor placating their patients. Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Oh man, let me see what's going on. Hear me? Nope.
Alejandro.
Yo,
you can't hear Gemini.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Nah. Is it me?
I don't know, because I can hear you loud and clear.
You can't hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, I can't hear nobody then. What happened with that? Let's see if Mike come back on. Mike, you can hear?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I can't hear y'all though.
How about you, Gemini? Can you hear me?
What's wrong with my microphone?
I can hear you.
Maybe it's me.
I don't know. But as long as y'all can hear me. So, getting back to it. So this refers to the doctors basically placating their patients by giving them a pill and telling them that it's going to work. But basically, it's the patients believing in the doctor so much that it actually does make them feel better. So there's really no therapeutic effect to what he's giving them, but their belief makes it work. And that is what the placebo, in essence, is all about.
That's amazing.
All right.
Can you hear us now?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Good. You hear me too?
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh-oh, we got the game back together. So let's get to it.
Yeah, man. It's a beautiful thing. What you were saying, Gemini?
Now, when you're talking about the placebo effect, I mean, I'm quite sure, you seeing your parents doing something or you wanted something. Oh, I got a headache, and they just give you like, kind of like you seen your dad drinking a beer because men drink beer or whatever, and then it's like he trying to like give you something that you think is the same thing he drinking, and it's like now all of a sudden you feel just like your dad because you drinking milk. But okay. I mean, they did the same thing with when it came to like Adderall and different things for like kids with ADHD and everything else. They gave them a sugar pill, or the ones who wanted some type of drug because they felt like they weren't acting right, to say the least. And they gave them a sugar pill, and it's like, oh, okay, cool. All of a sudden they started acting better. Same thing with a headache, because like, oh, I got this migraine, blah blah blah. Okay, cool. Well, my son says he has this. Give him a sugar pill. He think that it's supposed to help, and all of a sudden feeling better. I almost resort back to religion. They give you this false
That's what I was about to get to. I was about to say that same thing, because it's like I was looking at Reverend Ike. Man, I don't know if y'all remember Reverend Ike, but yeah, I think y'all do.
Yep.
But Reverend Ike, that's what he be talking about, how people, they go to church and they want to listen to the man up on the stage, and then they want to believe in there's a man in the sky that's going to come save them. And it's like, you got to realize something, man. They feeding y'all the placebo effect, to where you got to realize if you were built in his image, you are the God that's within you, and you see all of that. So just like at your job, if they tell you, hey, man, we're going to give you a raise if you do X, Y, and Z, they trying to get your dopamine up so you can get excited about doing X, Y, and Z. That's your placebo effect. Placebo effect is just not in the medical field. We have to realize the placebo effect is all around us every day. They feed us this information to glorify such and such and make you feel like you're a part of this organization that's way bigger than everybody else. And now they done blew your head up, making you believe in something that is not real, So the placebo effect is way different now, because we have more things to believe in that's really not real for us, So it's like, man, we have to start paying attention, or not, or just better, basically go turn your whatever they feeding you into a positive, just like we did when we was coming up in the rap game. That's why all the rappers was talking about bad times, because back in those days when we were talking about gangster rap, that was really happening in their neighborhood. Now these young people, they talk about things that they're making up to make them seem like this is our neighborhood. And it's like, bro, that's not even what y'all really going through. If y'all stop right now, would nobody else be doing that in y'all neighborhood? So we got to realize the placebo effect is way more than doctors, medicals, and all of this. It's people in our environment that make us feel bigger, that make us seem like we're on a different trajectory than everybody else. And they done fed us all the lies. And now we believing in them so much to where we thinking it's all true. So when you get you get the meditation going, you get the do the homework on yourself. That's why we say self-development. You can't, there's no placebo effect in self-development, because it's only you versus you. It's never you versus anybody outside of you. And once we realize that method of life, is like, say, man, but the thing is though, you versus you does not mean that, oh, I don't have to grow. It's the old you versus the new you. Yeah, because a lot of them, they want to say, oh, this is who I am. It's like, nah, that's not who you are. That's who you used to be. And that's if you want to continue to be that, well, how much money is that making you? Or how advanced are you getting with that type of lifestyle that you live in? And, oh, ain't nothing going my way. Well, you keep doing the same thing. Yeah, nothing goes people's way. I'm going to give you, it was so funny today. I was driving, right? And the lady, she cut me off trying to speed up. So she got cut off, and then she got cut off again. She got cut off a third time, but then she ended up right behind me again at the light. I laughed so hard. I said, boy, look at karma. I
Quick,
said,
fast, and in a hurry.
Oh man, that was so funny to me. That wasn't even got to do with placebo, but that was just funny to me. Yeah,
But
man. But yeah.
you know, the placebo effect actually boils down to beliefs and expectations.
Right,
What do you
right.
believe in? And what do you expect? Because you can
Yep.
use the placebo effect on others, or you can use it on yourself. Because if
Mhm.
you, it's like with a kid. If you let that kid know that you got high expectations for him, 9 times out of 10, the kid is going to rise to those expectations because his belief in you. And so, this is one way of
Yeah.
looking at it. But when you get
Yeah.
in front of the mirror, go ahead.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you remember when we used to tell your mama tell you if you get straight A's, you're gonna go this and get that. That's the placebo
Mm-hmm.
effect. You know what I'm saying? That's the same thing as, hey, I'm gonna reward you for this if you do this. Or just like the doctor say, you take this pill, you'll feel better. You take this medicine, you'll feel better. You take this lie that I'm telling you, you're gonna feel better. It's like,
Right?
man, come on. You know,
It
so
makes it work.
it's definitely part of that program. Yeah.
Yeah, because I remember
Yeah.
years ago when I had stopped drinking, but I used to still hang around with my drinking friends, and we used to go to the club. They had their drinks and everything. I told them I stopped drinking, but they didn't want to believe me or whatever. So,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
went to the bar to get my drinks. I just told them like, "Yo, give me a ginger ale, put a lime on the rim, make it look like a drink." I'm still partying, still having the same amount of fun that I would. My people just thinking like,
Yeah.
"Man, this dude drinking a lot of fucking ginger ale." But I mean, I was good.
Straight gin. Yeah,
Yeah.
straight gin, man. I'm drinking hard tonight. I got that bumpy face on. I'm ready. Knotted head, whatever y'all want to call that Seagram gin.
Yeah.
Out of
Straight
here.
ginger
I ain't heard
ale.
that in a while.
Yeah, man. My little cousin still go hard with that Seagram. Yeah,
Wow.
but that's something else. But what I did some research, man. They say practicing self-help methods is one way to engage in this ritual of living healthy, eating right, and all of this, right? So basically saying that you can trick yourself, like you were saying, Mike, earlier, you can trick yourself into becoming a better person by eating healthy, by, saying that, hey man, I'm gonna go exercise today, I'm gonna go do this. True enough, you might not be as healthy as you think you are because you're doing these things because you don't even know what foods to eat and the time to eat them because you haven't checked your blood type. You haven't did the work on say, man, what's my blood type? And my blood type O and my blood type whatever, O positive or whatever. And then how does this food affect my blood type? So when you start learning that deep depthness of healthiness of living right, that's how you will know, hey man, I can eat these plants at this time of day and it'll give me this effect. Because we have to remember, we are a computer. We are energy beings. So when you realize the energy levels that you own, the energy that you are, then you will start saying, hey man, I can eat this at this, because some foods don't agree with you.
Yeah.
You
Right.
thinking you eating kale all day, you steady putting acid in your stomach and your stomach is steady burning up. You thinking kale good for you because it's healthy. Everybody say it's healthy. Might not be healthy as you think, you know?
Right.
Same thing with
Same
Coke.
thing with huh?
The same thing with Coke works with everybody blood type. I don't care.
Coke.
But which type
What
of
the
Coke you talking about?
hell? Come on, Rick James. Boy, Rick James a motherfucker, boy. Rick James a fool.
Hey, what the hell? Yeah. Hey,
Cocaine is a serious
people
drug, man.
people drink the Coke, but then they pour it on a battery to kill the
Right.
dissolve the
Yeah.
what the hell
The
is it
battery
called? The
acid.
corrosion.
The
Yeah,
acid.
kills the corrosion. But we putting it in our stomachs. Hey,
And
Boy,
then
you
they
see
say
that?
root beer is the bad. They say root beer is the worst thing for you.
I ain't
Woo.
never heard that.
Yeah, root beer, like
Mike, you
Google it.
like root beer, huh?
I
Mike, you
mean,
like root beer.
I do. I ain't drunk it in years, but I used to love it.
oh yeah, like root beer, like that's supposed to be like the worst thing for your teeth. Root beer.
I put the
Uh,
tea.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. I can see that because it is sugary sweet. Sweeter than
right.
Coke, most of it.
Yeah.
Those who I
Yeah, man.
remember the root beer float. I remember the root beer
Yep.
float.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, man, those are the things that we really have to start paying attention to, like in this world, because we have so many politicians feeding us the lies, feeding us the things. Oh, I'm gonna do this if y'all vote for me. That's a placebo effect. If y'all vote for me, I'm gonna do this for you, and you know damn well it's a lie. You know, so we gotta start quit taking those type of pills. Stop taking the pills that. And another thing, y'all, if you're gonna believe in a politician, make sure he's giving you exactly what you feel. Like if year after year you're not getting what you want, don't keep on voting for that party. You know, it's not even about Democrats and Republicans. Y'all got to start looking at who's doing you right and who's doing you wrong. Don't say you don't like Trump just because 10 other people say I don't like Trump. Trump is too transparent for you not to like him. But we've been fed lies so much to where we believe everything. He bad. Man, if you don't get no more transparent than that. If a man tells you, see, that's so, dudes been lying to women so long, women believe anything. Yeah, I ain't gonna believe that, man. He ain't telling the truth like that. Yeah, man, telling the truth, how you gonna do you?
Yeah.
I blow this whole building up right now. And then put your hand on top of the button like, try me. Yeah, they so used to dudes talk about they'll blow the building up and ain't did nothing. But hey, man, that's neither here or there. Let me go and move on. I digress, like they say. I digress.
Yeah.
But man, we stop believing the lies, man. We'll see a whole different world because of that. You know, we got to start looking at people for the action. Action.
Right.
You know,
and I was talking to.
Go ahead.
I was talking to someone a couple of days ago. We was talking about what people say and what people do. And I say all the time, it don't matter what somebody says. You watch their actions. Their actions are always going to speak louder. Or they can be telling you one thing in your face and showing you something completely different.
Right in the same
Believe
face.
what they do. Yeah.
Right in your face at the same time. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the crazy part. We can sit up here and listen to somebody's words and what they said, man, they not reputable because they got some money. You think they won't lie to you because they got bread in their purse, bread in their pocket? Man, they gonna lie to you. They gonna lie to you even more.
Yeah.
Just because they got the money.
And they want yours.
Following false prophets. It happens all the time. We had a whole congregation of people following. What was that? Creflo Dollar. Y'all still follow Creflo Dollar? Have you seen Creflo Dollar? I ain't seen Creflo Dollar.
I thought he was dead. I ain't heard nothing from him in like 20, 30 years now. No, it ain't been that long, but it's been quite some time, at least 10 years. I ain't heard nothing from him. Yeah. But look what happened to those that follow Jim Jones. They drank the Kool-Aid.
You hear me, man?
Following a false prophet.
Follow David Koresh. They died.
Yep, exactly.
We gotta realize that, man, we are the only saviors of ourselves, man. We can save us way better than anybody on this planet because we ain't gonna fall for that sugar pill. We ain't gonna fall for the water pill, but we're gonna fall for the truth, you know. Become more truth seekers so that we can show one another that, hey, man, this is the truth right here. And then you compare the truth instead of comparing the lies. And that way I feel like, you know, we become stronger because now we got two people who are seeking the same thing, and that's the truth. You got two people up here just accepting, one person accepting and the other person is seeking. Now you're going to be divided because that's what they teach us in back in the day that we ain't been, they taught our grandparents, and our grandparents passed it on to us, and we keep believing the same stories. Mm-hmm. It's not generational curses, it's generational conversations. I say it over and over again, but I don't care about a curse. You've never been cursed. You only cursed if you believe that you're cursed. Exactly. And that's the placebo that they fed you.
Yeah.
Don't what they say, Mike, don't sweep my feet with that broom. Man, if you don't get up out of here.
I'm talking about that. Hey, they sweep your feet, you ain't gonna get married. You know how many times I swept my feet?
Man, you got married.
You had the reverse effect. Hey, more than once. That's the worst part of it. More than once. I'm like, they telling us a lot because it just had the reverse effect on me. But hey, that's it.
Don't step on the crack, gonna break your mama back. Boy,
For
my mama back
real.
been fine. It broke my back. How about that?
Yep.
I had to get back surgery.
Mhm.
Oh man. But
I
yeah,
tell you,
man,
man.
we gotta get out of these cliche sayings. We gotta get out from just because they got money, they don't mean they're gonna tell you the right thing, you know, and just because they look like money doesn't mean they're gonna tell you the right thing. So we once we
Right.
hear it, go ahead and go do the research because you got the answer in your phone. It's like guys, you'll see guys arguing in the barbershop about who's the best. Say, man, you got a big old computer in your phone. Say, I mean, in your hand, a big computer in your hand, and you arguing about who's the best it is. Say, read the stats. Google who got the best stats between such and such and such and such. Boom, argument over. You know, but so many people
That don't
stuck in
work.
them ways of steady trying to progress in the same way that they've been failing in the last 20 years. You've been failing like
Right.
that for the last 20 years. So why would you continue to do that? And when somebody asks you to do something new, what's the problem? What's wrong with doing something new?
It's the subconscious trying to keep you stuck.
But you
Trying to
notice
keep you stuck in your old ways.
a lot of people use the placebo effect in their own relationships. I mean, the placebo is a lie, yeah, but then they lie to themselves in their own relationships. Like you can be in an abusive relationship and he only hit me because he loved me. You start to believe that.
Yeah.
You know, he only do this because of that. I only cheat because I love you. Okay, but you know, almost like Eddie Murphy. But Eddie, did you sleep with her? No, but I seen you. Yeah, okay.
Shaggy. Yeah, that's Shaggy.
Hey,
It wasn't me. It wasn't me.
Nope.
And then
But check this out, man. I got some methods of placebo that might help you in a positive way. So I wrote some stuff down, some methods of manifestations. That this 369 method that's when you repeat your goals and repeat affirmations related to your goals 3 times in the rising, 6 times in the afternoon, and 9 times at night. You do that every day for a month, and I guarantee you everything that you're looking for, that you're speaking of, will happen. I used to do it, and I got some things that I needed, but then when I tried to get the house that I wanted, it turned me to another house that was way better, because the other house that I really wanted was a 4-bedroom, but the lady owed taxes on the house. So I kept saying that what I wanted, and then it guided me to this house that I'm in now. Is a 2-bedroom, but it's a better view, better house. I got coconuts in the back, good coconut water. I had about 3 coconuts today. So, you know, it's like you might not get exactly what you thinking you should have, but then the universe gonna give you something that you really believe that looks better, feels better. It's in a better environment, you know. It was like, I feel like the universe said, nah, you don't really want that house because that's too close to the hood. You'll be going back and forth to the hood. You won't never grow. I'm going to take you way out the hood to a whole nother environment, give you a peace of mind. That way, you got to think about driving back to the hood. So
that'll do it.
It's all about how we talk to ourselves, man, how we speak to ourselves every day, and and then really what kind of discipline and focus do you have? You know?
Yeah.
But that was one of the methods, man. I got some more, but I'm gonna let y'all speak about that part. Manifestation.
Yeah, as far as when it comes to manifestation, just as it's like affirmations and visualizations. That's all a part of the placebo effect. Because when you say those affirmations to yourself in the mirror, you basically lying to yourself. But eventually, you're going to start believing it, and your subconscious is going to believe it. Contact the universe and make it happen. So,
but it's really not lying to yourself. It's talking good to yourself, if that's what you want.
And especially if you start to believe it, you're going to make it happen. Even if it's a lie, you're going to make it happen. So, it's
but
like
it ain't
they say, Whether you tell
How's it
no, but you
alive
know how to
if
say
it
it.
happens?
But what I'm saying is, it's like Henry Ford said: whether you say you can or you say you can't, you're right.
You're
So it
right.
doesn't matter. If you tell yourself a lie and believe in it, it's going to happen.
It,
Like
it's
you
gonna
say, if
happen.
I go down this street, if I go down this street and it's raining, I'm gonna mess around and have an accident. And you really believe it? Watch you walk go down the street and have an accident.
So you
Man.
believe that?
It's the same thing. If you believe, I don't believe, but if you believe it, like they say, if you see it and believe it, you can achieve it.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Okay,
Positive or negative.
so you choose to be bald by choice.
I do. Hey, nature and gravity helped a little bit, but I finished it.
Got you.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, now I got another this one right here for you, Genesis. I got another method of affirmations that manifestation that's really good. It's like when you seen, I don't know how many people seen the movie The Mac. He took them in that room
Yeah.
where he was listening to all the stars, and he was on the microphone telling them who they were and how they would. That's manifestation. So the O method refers to orgasms. So you can have, if she's finna have an orgasm, you just tell her everything she need to hear. Or if he's finna get ready to bust, you just start asking them questions and be like, yeah, you gonna do this for me? You gonna do it? Yeah, I'm getting. I'm gonna give you all of them. You got the codes and everything. You got the lot. Stop on him.
Yeah.
But that's a real thing, man. That's so funny. I knew one woman was gonna say something. Look at this.
Well, damn.
So the O method refers to orgasms, man. You can get that, you can get that up out of them. Manifestations through orgasms. It's a true thing. I've seen it. I've seen it. I've seen some women get some things from men before they get that thing off.
Yeah, I mean, Megan Thee Stallion said it too in one of her songs. Asking for a car while you ride that. Yeah,
you hear me? You get a car. It's your car, baby. You get the car right there. Right. I got the keys in my pocket. You can have this one car. Just don't stop.
Right.
So we got two methods right now: 369 and the O method. Man, I'm telling you. Whoo, boy. It says the premise is, hold on, Mike. I don't mean to cut you, but it says the premise behind the method is that sexual energy is very powerful and can help you tap into the co-creative energy of the universe. See that? Boy, I tell you, because I be in cosmos. I be in the cosmic zone.
Yeah, because there's no such thing as a placebo erection.
Bet you can't fake that one, huh?
Not at all.
Wow.
Yeah, it is hard, baby. It's hard. Yeah, it's hard. Just trust me, it's hard.
You gotta have faith.
You don't get that noodle up out of here, man. Oh, that was too funny. Yeah. I've seen it. So manifesting the 369, I like that one though. But then it says manifesting on 1111. When we see those angel numbers 1111, is about tuning into the energy of alignment and belief. And so that right there is the placebo effect in its own right as well, So as soon as I know a lot of people believe in angel numbers lately because we're starting to see it more and more. Yeah, now the internet is turning into one big manifestation bowl, and everybody's eating plant-based. They got more vegan channels. They telling the truth about the healthcare and all of this now. Everything is, they trying to shut Big Pharma down now. So, we got to realize that a lot of these things that we are seeing is true. Because I don't know if y'all remember the ink pens that used to have the 4 colors on them back in the day, the orange, the green, that little, blue, and
the red.
Right. So what I did the research on was that when you write in red on a yellow pad, That means you're about to take action.
Mm.
That's action mode. Remember how I used to tell you, oh, don't write in red. Don't be writing in red. But that's
only for
your
progression.
psychological explaining to you. And so when you write with an orange pen, that's your creative side. You start going into your creative. See, that's why I feel like that's why they took that particular pen away from a lot of people's eyesight, because you don't see that pen a lot no more.
Right.
That pen was real powerful. And then they say when you write in yellow, it's about confidence. When you write in green, it's for abundance and health. When you write in blue, it's about wisdom. When you write for purple, it's about intuition. So we got to realize that that pen back in the day, it was a real thing. Mm-hmm. That's why they want us so blind now. They taking all the channels. I remember okay, Mike, I know you remember. I know Alejandro probably remember too. But how the noise when the TV channel went off back in the day, how the doo.
Yep.
That was a hertz that was supposed to be healing your body as you slept.
Right.
I think that was the 432 hertz. And when the TV channel goes off, I mean, when the TV used to go off back in the day, y'all. I don't know if you youngsters know that.
Around midnight.
At a certain time of night, ain't nothing else on after that.
Yeah.
After the news, after the news, you gonna see nothing but that or the rainbow line, and that frequency was just that frequency they had on there. It was a 432 hertz, and that was to help you sleep better as well. But we didn't realize that. You know what I'm saying? So now we got the pens, you writing in certain colors on the ink. That's creating stuff. Like I say, the orange pen was creativity. The red pen manifesting your energy. The yellow pen was confidence. The green pen was for abundance and health. The blue pen, when you're writing in blue ink, that's for wisdom. The purple is for your intuition. So those type of things right there, man, is good to know, man. Just in case y'all don't understand why things are not happening. Start believing in something then instead of what you used to going through. It's like everybody, oh man, that don't work. How you know it don't work? Did you believe in it? Because the system that you believe in right now don't work.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that's the thing about it. They gave us a cell phone to keep us distracted. And that's to imprison you into your hand. That's why a lot of us stay on that thing, man. We locked in, me included, Definitely understand that part of the game so we can unlock ourselves from this device in our hand. We can start focusing more on the things we really need to be doing so we don't get that placebo medicine that they feed us. Because the cell phone is a placebo effect if we use it incorrectly.
But then it's called a cell phone.
Exactly. Locking you up. Yeah, that lets you know right there. The word "say" and the way they spell it is exactly what that is. You see what I'm saying? That's the same thing as a jail cell. They gonna but we don't think these words mean anything. Yeah, we don't think they mean anything though. And a lot of people just get caught up in that's just a word. Man, if you don't realize something, man, everything has a definition behind it, man. They don't just make words and say, oh, that don't mean nothing. Yeah, that word don't mean nothing. Every word in that book, every word that you speak out your mouth has a definition, man.
Yeah, I mean, look at the word "sag" and spell it backwards.
Uh-oh.
Everything has a meaning. I mean, that's like as a kid, every kid wanted to be a superhero. Like they put on a cape and they thought they was invisible. Some of the parents act like, where'd he go? Placebo.
Yeah, exactly. So, helping the kid lie, helping their child lie, but giving them confidence at the same time. So I understood that, you're giving your child confidence by letting them believe that they really flying. And then it would take you, the dad, to come in and help them fly, Right. Mama, look, I'm flying. So that's that was cool, but we was lying to our children, like the tooth fairy. Like you put that money under the pillow, Y'all go to bed early. Santa Claus coming. Man, if you don't get up out of here with that, you know. So we got to realize, though, man, you know, I ain't going to get off into them holidays that Kwanzaa is the best thing smoking, y'all. My kids, I'm telling you, they loved it. My son and my daughter, they wrote down some great ideas that helped them think about things in a different light. It showed them, you know, that we can come together as a family unit, even though we're not in the same household. It was like, well, we came together. My daughter's like, oh, we don't do nothing together. I said, well, we're doing this together. How about that? Well, this is just one thing. She's so negative sometimes. My youngest daughter, I'd be having to, because we the same sign.
Joe Dispenza has a book called "You Are the Placebo." Huh? You read it?
Which one?
What's that?
Joe Dispenza. He has a book called "You Are the You Are the Placebo."
Yeah. I haven't read it yet, but I'm definitely getting it. Yeah, I'm definitely getting that book. Joe Dispenza, man, he changed a lot of my thoughts, man, because when we was going through the pandemic, that's the only person I listened to. And he gave the game, him and Bruce Lipton, they gave me the game on neuroscience and how it works, man, and how the energy field works and how the universe works. So it was real good, man.
Yeah. It's true. That is so true.
Yeah.
You know,
Joe Dispenza said this right here. He said, the stronger the betrayal, the stronger the trauma, and the more the body is living in the past. Man.
The stronger the betrayal?
Yeah, the stronger the betrayal, the stronger the trauma that you keep inside of you, because it keeps you in that past. It said the stronger the betrayal, the stronger the trauma, and the more your body is living in the past. Because you're so caught up on that betrayal that happened to you, you can't let it go. And you just like, this shit ain't right. I gotta make this ain't right. They gonna come to me, they gonna apologize to me. It's like, bro, won't you just let that? No, I ain't letting it go. So you fooling yourself right there to think that somebody's finna come apologize for something that they believed in, and you believing in what you believing in, but they've moved on with their life. Now they got a house, a car, and all of this, and you steady believing in the fact that, oh, they did me wrong, and holding on to it.
Yeah, because I know I had to change my ways, because people that messed over me in the past, they moved on, they did their thing, but a part of me still wanted to just go and burn their house down, flash 3 times so the insurance don't take care of it. Oh, I was gonna fuck over them. I'm a Virgo. I'm a true Virgo. So I mean, I had to get rid of it, because I'm like, they moved on with their life. Like, maybe they didn't realize that they did me wrong, but I had to forgive them to forgive myself.
That part right there. Yeah, man.
Yeah,
that's true.
Yeah, but you know, that statement, it makes sense, because the strongest betrayal is going to be from somebody that you're real close to.
Oh yeah,
that's why you
don't care about. Yeah, that's what makes it even harder, because of the emotional attachment to that person. And the trust level is so high that when they betray you, it's like the most devastating thing that could possibly happen at that time. Some people just can never just get away from it. They're always going to go back to it.
And that's the part we have to really start, you know, letting go of a lot of our things that our moms did, that, you know, our parents or our sister, brother, whoever. Like I had said that earlier today, whoever made you mad, or whoever, you know, you got to get over that anger part of that and just say, hey, man, I forgive you, or I apologize, or whatever the case may be, just to let yourself feel or heal from it. You know, a lot of people feel like, oh, I'm overweight and I just can't lose the weight. No, you can't stop stressing about losing the weight. That's why you're staying the size that you're at, because you can't let go of the fact that you can't lose the weight. But it's not going to happen when you want it to happen. The thing about weight loss is you have to go through steps, channels, time, patience, and understanding that, hey, man, placebo effect, like we said earlier. Believe that I'm exercising, believe I'm eating better, believe I'm doing these things that make me better. Then you will start seeing the result. and stop eating. People tell people, oh, just eat 3 small portions a day. No, don't eat nothing a day. Your cells will start eating cells. You know, the good cells will start eating the bad cells. And you'll start seeing yourself. People like, man, you done lost a lot of weight, dog. You steady losing weight. I'm like, bro, because some days I might drink 2 smoothies. Another day I might just eat 4 fruits and I'm done because I'm not feeling hungry. Right. I sleep better. I'm feeling real good when I sleep, and when I get up, I don't have to. I'm not like, damn, man, my brain. You know, I'm foggy brain. I'm never foggy brain when I get up. When I wake up, I can get up out the bed and I'm go straight to whatever I'm doing because I'm not eating a big old meal at 12 o'clock at night. Talking about, boy, it was just a little late night snack.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
Ate a whole pizza, like I said, a snack.
Yeah. I wasn't that hungry, but I couldn't stop. The thing was so good. It's like, yeah, man, indulging and overindulging. You know, it's like you got to remember, moderation is cool, but at the same time, discipline is a whole lot better. So you know, we got to become more disciplined in the things that we want out of life. You know. Because just saying, hey, man, I want this or I want that, that's never going to get you nothing. But you become more disciplined. And don't stress, y'all. Don't stress over the things that you can't control. Just live in that. Live in that. And that way you don't have to try to trick yourself, you know. Just start believing in the things that you do. Yeah.
That's a big part of the problem with a lot of people. Is because they're stressing over things that they can't change. It's like so and so did this. Okay, let it go. Move on. Oh, traffic held me up. But one thing I realized, remember I told y'all that I just started taking responsibility for everything. I mean, if somebody do me wrong, it's like, what part did I play in it? They couldn't have done me wrong if I didn't give them the opportunity. I get to work late. Why? I should have left earlier. Traffic held me up. Well, it's all basically everything that happens. I forget who it might have been Joe Dispenza when I heard this a few years ago talking about whatever happens is actually your responsibility. You can't blame nobody else for anything that happens to you. So even in a relationship, you can say, well, he did this, she did that. Everything that happened in my relationship, I allowed it to happen. So, okay, she did what she did. Now she's out of my life. What is there left to worry about? I ain't got to worry. Dwelling on, oh, she did this. I could give two care less. I put it like I could just care less now because I know nothing could have happened if I didn't allow it to happen. So
that part right there.
Move on.
That part right there.
Look to something else.
And that's like what you were saying earlier. It says by setting clear intentions, visualizing, practicing gratitude, and incorporating rituals, you can make the most out of this spiritually significant time. Spiritually significant. That's what people really, we say, oh, I believe in God, but which God do you believe in? The God within you or the God outside of you? Because if you put in more faith in a God that's outside of you, you're going to forever be waiting on the things that's in you. You know what I'm saying? You got the power within you to change anything. Don't wait for the God outside of you to change it, because the God that's in you, your Christ consciousness comes alive when you start practicing the things that you need to practice within you. Like Joe Dispenza say that, practice your future. You rehearse. Jim Rohn said, rehearse your future, rehearse your future. Just like Mike said, you're lying to yourself, but at the same time, you're really not lying to yourself. You're rehearsing the future that you want to have.
Right.
You're practicing I'm practicing who I'm going to be in the future.
Who you're going to be.
So therefore you can't lose. It can't be nobody else's fault. It can't be, oh man, I would have did good, but the white man had 4 TV channels.
Right.
He was playing racist stuff on all of them. So that made me just not like doing nothing, because they was talking about racist stuff all the time. Yeah, you can't go like that, man. That's crazy. You know.
Right.
Yeah, we gotta learn.
Definitely gotta let go. But
the
system holding me down.
Yeah,
It ain't
take
the citizens, it's
responsibility
you.
and accountability. Yeah, I like
Yes.
that. Yeah.
And then you have self-fulfilling prophecies. You know, that's also a placebo effect. Because you thinking that something is going to happen, whether it's positive or not. You're going to cause it to
Right.
happen just because you dwelling on it. It's like a woman that thinks all men cheat, all men are dogs. What does she ever? What men are she ever attracted to her? Cheaters
Right.
and dogs, because that's
Right.
all she dwelling on. So
That's all she thought about.
that's a self-fulfilling. Yeah, it's a self-fulfilling prophecy. Because you basically
Yeah,
said, "This is what I want," so that's what you got.
that's right.
Can't blame nobody but yourself for it. So,
Yeah,
so
that's
there's
definitely a thing,
also,
man.
yeah. And then there's this thing like when you go talk about religion, we talk about a strong belief in solutions. So if you have,
Right.
you know, like people say, I got a miracle. God gave me this miracle or this happened. This is a blessing. That's a placebo effect because
Yeah.
you having that strong belief in what God is going to do for you to the fact that when something positive happens, yeah, look at God. God did that.
Look
If you
at
accept the
God.
manifest that to yourself,
Won't he do
yeah,
it?
that's the first thing they say. Yeah. But if you ain't getting out there putting in the work to get it, you sitting over
God
there,
said he
well,
ain't gonna
God
give it
going
to
to give
you.
me this. God going to give me that. Okay, well, when you going to get off your butt and give him a hand, give it.
And you do it. But see,
Yeah,
that's
if
the
they
old
stop
school
work, it's
placebo
dead.
effect. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
that old placebo effect. But when we learn
Yep.
that we are the God, the image and the likeness of the man that we know is the creator, yeah, then you'll realize that I can change these things. I can create the things.
But
So the
why is it
most
that we
effective.
give
Go
God
ahead.
so much? I said, why is it that we give God so much credit for things that we know He wasn't responsible for? Like you
Well,
going
he's
to Trader Joe's
responsible
or
for
go to
the.
Walmart. Oh my God! Look,
Religion.
Oh,
look,
oh,
look,
oh.
God done gave me this close parking spot. Bitch, you need to
Yep.
walk.
Religion. Everybody
I
wants to
see what
say it
you
was
saying.
God, but they don't. It
I'm
ain't
saying,
God.
when my dealer used to
But
give me an
God got
extra
me
ounce,
closer. Yeah,
when my dealer used
God
to give
got
me
me
an
this
extra
close.
ounce, look at God.
yeah,
I'm like, God didn't have nothing to do with that. Like, hey, I don't want this credit. I'm like,
But
no.
God got me that other. God got me this good weed, man. I'm telling you, boy, I'm gonna smoke good tonight.
Yeah.
mm-mm-mm.
That's too funny. But say, man, I want to say this right here. The most effective manifestation methods are tangible. So the daily habits that remind you to align your actions and thoughts with your goals. That's the most tangible. That's the most I mean, that's the best manifestation you can have right there, man. When you stay reminding yourself of the goals. It's like I said, I like the way the Muslims pray 5 times a day.
Mhm.
You know,
Right.
you got to remind yourself of what you serving, who you serving, and why you serving, and then those thoughts going to stay fresh in your head. Those thoughts are going to remind you of why I'm doing this. Why do I need to stay disciplined? Why do I stay focused? So those type of things right there, man, is the
Yeah,
best thing smoking for me.
that's true.
Hmm.
I'm gonna definitely adopt
Yeah,
the 369.
yeah, man. It really worked. I love it because, like I say, I was in the shower the other day, and like I was doing these spiritual baths during the New Year's coming into it, but then I kept doing it. And then I said the other day, I said, yeah, man, I got these people finna call me about some more work. And today, yesterday, the lady, she asked me to come by and look at a project, and then today I had to go look at another project. So it's like when you tell yourself about this money you're gonna make, hey man, I got 3 new clients gonna call me next week to bring me more X, Y, and Z amount of money. Then all of a sudden you get 3 new clients call you like, damn, is that real? Or yeah, no, it's real.
It's real.
So so when you ask for it, or when you say not ask for it, but when you demand it, when you tell the universe what's going to happen, it pretty much happens if you really believe in that. Because you can say, yeah, I'm gonna have these clients next week, but then you say, man, that shit ain't gonna happen. Now you just knock the blessing right out the way.
Yes, sir.
So when you say it and you wholeheartedly believe it, you just sit back and you wait. Okay. But you don't wait on those three. You keep on moving on other projects and keep doing things that's gonna bring you more clients.
Yeah.
Because people always ask me, man, you got a business card? I say, man, go in there and look at their bathroom. Oh, you got a business card here? Let me show you these bathrooms right here on this phone. Or let me show you this kitchen we did. It's like my business card is this work right here. Yeah, you want my number in your phone or not? Yeah, man, I like that. Yeah, put the number in the phone. So that way I'm not trying to sell them nothing that they can't. I'm basically selling them something that they can't even, deny or that is real. So I sell a placebo effect by showing the work that I've done. You know what I'm saying? So that's my placebo effect, by giving you proof that I can do it. You got a business card, they don't give you nothing. No, man, I got a referral for you. That's what I want. Yeah, now go ask that lady right there if you know what I'm saying, is my work good. That way you ain't got to sit up there and try to convince somebody. Oh man, you think you can? You can't just come look at this, and So it's like, we have to really start understanding that we are the creators, and we do feed ourselves that placebo of telling ourselves about our future self. So it's not lying to ourselves, that we just telling us who we're going to be in the future. That's all.
Yeah.
That's my belief, Mike. I don't know. You can say lying to it all the day.
I'm with you. I'm with you. As long as the outcome is the same, that's all that matters.
That part. That's the
It's
only
that
part that
positive
matters.
outcome.
Yeah, as long as the outcome equals income.
Exactly. Exactly.
There he go, boy. We ain't even asking for the last part. He's coming prolific already.
Yep.
No, because the way I look at it, you can leverage the placebo effect by, just by positive feelings, positive affirmations, because that's all you're doing. They in church, they do it every day. Like, you stand in the mirror, you say these things while you're getting dressed, putting yourself together. And stuff comes.
That's true, man. That's so true. The frequency.
The biggest fact to it, or the biggest part of it, is just believing it and expecting it.
Yeah.
And that's all.
That's the biggest part of it, man. We gotta really understand that we are that frequency, man. We can change anything. We gotta, once we realize that we are the people that everybody wants to be like. Now, if you want to see a real powerful thing happen, you realize that, man, now these little white kids rapping. So let me capitalize on this next time. What's the next thing that we do? We gotta come together and be like, hey man, this is our next thing right here. Now this we finna capitalize on. It's like Baby, you good. Baby them said, man, we should have capitalized on bling bling. That word bling bling. They could have put that in the dictionary and had getting residual income for that word. You see what I'm saying? Yep. Everybody was saying bling bling. You know what I'm saying? If they would have took the word, because nobody had used it. As soon as you could have say, man, we're going to copyright bling bling. You know how much money they could have made off of that word? Or how many people wouldn't say it right now? It would have been less people using it. I bet you that.
That's true. Yep.
Yeah.
Hey, you know the boxing announcer, Michael Buffer? There's a white guy used to announce all the big boxing fights back in with Tyson and all the big names.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
He was the one that came out with "Let's Get Ready to Rumble."
Yeah.
He did that with it. Nobody else could say it. But as soon as he said, "Let's get ready to rumble," and the way he did it, everybody in the crowd got excited. Exactly. But once he copyrighted it, nobody else could do it without paying him for it.
Yeah, he put insurance on his voice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See that? And that's major, man. We got to start realizing these type of things can really happen for us, man. You putting copyrights on your voice? Damn. Yeah. That's major, y'all. Man, what the hell I need? What? See, that's what I'm talking about, man. We gotta thank you for that. I'm gonna tell
You
you in
know
a
what,
minute.
though?
Well, hey, man. Yeah, don't use my voice for nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, because if he copyrighted his voice, that means now in the new AI phase, where they can copyright, where they can take people's voices and do almost anything, they
That
got to
right
pay
there.
him when they use it.
That part. That part.
That was
Come on,
smart.
man. Smart,
That's a
man.
good thinking right there. Yeah,
Yeah.
Smart. Man. Woo, that was
he's way
deep.
ahead of his time. Yep.
Way ahead. I was listening to that Nas song back in one of Nas songs he had made in '99. He was talking about Teslas. Well, he didn't say the word Tesla, but he was talking about self-driving cars, airplanes looking like rocket ships. You can see all of this right now. But he was talking
Yep.
about it in '99. It wasn't even happening back then.
Right.
So you got to
Captain
realize,
Kirk.
man, we smarter than we portray if we stop being distracted by the small things that's around us.
Right.
Yeah.
You know,
Because I remember
yeah, stay
like,
focused.
when I was in my 20s, I was joking around saying like, "Oh, that's when I want to say they really started talking about AIDS," and I was like, "It'll be funny they come out with a condom that like for every STD you have, like the condom will change different colors like a rainbow." I said the stuff is a
Wow.
joke,
They got it.
and now they actually have one. And I said this
Right.
like
They
maybe
do?
20, 25 years ago. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So if you got a disease, it'll change to the color of the disease that you have.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have
Or
all the
the,
person that you're sleeping with, man.
Oh,
huh?
like just whoever has the STD, because like it was just like to me back then, like I said, it was a joke just to like invent a condom, and it's like the condom would determine what kind of disease a person have. Like if they have chlamydia, it'll turn pink. Like gonorrhea green, things like that. So yeah, they have
Hey,
Yeah.
changing condoms like that. It's like damn. I mean,
Yeah.
I said it as a joke because it was funny. I was in my 20s. I'm like whatever. Shit,
Right.
like real now.
Yeah,
man.
man. And what I start realizing, man, my first thoughts, man, have been $1 million thoughts, but I don't execute because I'm thinking it just,
Right.
oh, that ain't nothing. And then all of a sudden you see it happen. You like, damn, I thought about that 5 years
Somebody
ago.
else got it.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know, because the universe gave somebody else the blessing that I said it was just what I'm just talking, just like you, Gemini.
Yeah.
You know, if you would have been like, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna be the one who make the condom that change the colors. It's like they got skin tightening cream. I thought about skin tightening cream because I seen how it was doing to my mom and them. Well, not my mama, but my grandma. And she used to sag, her jaws used to sag. And I said, man, she needs some skin tightening cream, but I didn't do nothing.
Yeah.
So it's like you got to, a lot of stuff that we could do, but we just sit and let things go by because we feel like we can't do it because we're not big enough. You have to remember,
Right.
man, you got 5 rows of 5 different companies of toilet paper with probably 10 or 20 on the same shelf, on the same aisle.
Yep.
You got to realize, man, you can duplicate what's already done.
Mm-hmm.
Just got to put your name on it and put one different ingredient in it, and it's yours.
Yeah. That's what we do with recipes.
That's it.
True.
That's it. Patty LaBelle pies ain't even Patty LaBelle pies.
Right.
Right.
Just got her name on them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Patty sold her name to the company, man. We gonna collab on this, Patty. So we get that placebo effect from Patty LaBelle pies. They selling her name, and then we believing it's her pie she made. She didn't make that pie. She said it. Nah, I just used my name, baby. I just sold my name to them.
Yeah.
That's it. And that's how we
Well,
gotta look at life, man.
hey, is that what you did
But
with the street kitchen barbecue sauce?
That's what we're talking about doing. It's called white labeling. So it's like, we
Mm-hmm.
can send off a sample to like, Popeyes, to the people that's on that sports thing with Stephen A. The one with Shaquille
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
O'Neal, send them all. But it's like if we want to do something like even on a larger scale, like, you know, we can send it to Popeyes. Popeyes, they can put their stuff on there. Being white label is like, cool, it's our product, but they're using it. They're gonna put Popeye street sauce, and it's like, I'm still getting my cut out of it. I mean, it's so
that'll work.
All right, man. We done did it again. But yeah, man, we appreciate everybody for tuning in. I'm telling you, man, these type of conversations definitely, you know, just the word placebo effect is something that you can bring about in your life to make you believe that you're going to be greater than what you are. And really, you can be greater than what you are, because that's your self-development time. That's your time to look and talk to yourself in the mirror, give yourself a good conversation. When I talk to myself in the mirror, man, I feel so much better afterwards. It's not even funny. You won't realize the motivation you can motivate yourself with. A lot of people think they need the outside sources, but you really don't. But that's just the placebo effect that we take. The motivation speakings, the Jim Rohns, the Zig Ziglars and Zig Ziglars and Bob Proctors. We take those placebo effects and we feel like we get our day started with those things. But it's really all within us once we figure out who we are. So, you know, man, that's another thing. Gemini, I know you got something good for us to go out with, man. Give us that good power, man. I know you're finna hit us with something good.
Well, first off, just want to say it was a great show as usual. Like I said, I'm gonna adopt that 369 into my daily routine, and I just want to go out with saying, you are the medicine. Your energy is your own placebo effect.
You are the medicine, and your energy is the placebo. Come on, see, that's the Mr. Prolific.
How long you been practicing that?
Huh?
How long you been practicing?
Say, Mike, we gonna have to start letting him go last, huh?
Yeah, for real. Like, how did I follow up that? Yeah,
what
man.
You got, Mike?
Let me think. I had a good interest. I don't even know what I got on the outgoing. Alejandro just took my thoughts. But seriously speaking, though, placebo effect. The placebo is real, but the placebo is actually within you. You tell yourself what you want to happen, and you do it. Just keep repeating it. Get in the mirror, say your affirmations, have your expectations and belief, and you make it happen.
That's it. I'm gonna read something from this book that I read, man, and it says, "In the bark of your soul reclines the commanding master. He does but sleep. Wake him. Self-control is strength. Right thought is mastery. Calmness is power. So say unto your heart, peace, be still." And I like that. But that's from As a Man Thinketh, man. It's a great self-help book that I believe that everybody should get. If you don't do nothing but read it once, I'm on my second round on it. I'm about to start reading it again because I love it. It's a great book to, you know, motivate you and make you think. But man, we had a great show. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. Next week, same time, 8:30 on YouTube, 8:30 on Keith Liddell, 8:30. Y'all just jump in here. But I'm gonna go live before that to remind y'all that every Wednesday at 8:30, man. Y'all subscribe over there on YouTube and like the videos, man. Like a couple of the videos that we've been doing for the past 2 years. So nothing but up from here. 2025, man. Y'all have a great year. Appreciate y'all once again. Peace.
Peace.
Peace.